Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leigha. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an update to the Did You Pan My Battleship project pan. So if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep on watching. Before I get into that though, if you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. Alright, so first order of business, if you're wondering where I am in my living room. Little Poppy girl back there just had her spay and hernia surgery, so I want to stay out here with her, keep a good eye on her. Scooter's over there on the couch sleeping away. This is my very awkwardly, we don't know what to do with this wall. Right now there's just a dog bed and an ottoman with a pillow and a Target bag on it right now, and one family picture that is now missing Poppy. So this is our awkward wall. We don't know what to do with it because eventually we would like to get like an L-shaped couch, so the L would be like there, but we're not doing that right now. So we just have this awkwardly placed ottoman that we store blankets in. Anyway, not why you're here. Why you're here is because, like I said in the intro, we are doing the Did You Pan My Battleship project pan update. This is a project I'm doing with my friend Leah. I will link her down below, but this is a project originally created by Kooky Pants and a beauty guru made me do it. I will also link them down below, as well as all the information you need to know about this project. If you're new here, this is similar to the game of Battleship, where you have a palette or a collection of singles and your opponent you pair up with another panner, and they place ships on your palette and you have to try to hit pan, and when you hit pan you see if you hit the ship or not, and whoever pans the ships first wins. So I've been doing this with Leah for about a year now. I think about a year is when we posted our intros, and it's been a lot of fun. We've made a lot of great progress on our palettes, and let's just get into the update. First, I will post an image of what this palette looked like at the start of this project, so a year ago. Next, I will show a picture of where I was at the last update, which I believe was in November. And now I will show you what the palette looks like now. So I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but we have one new additional pan in this project. So I switch it up every time, but I think I'm just going to take a screenshot or a picture of the palette and have it up, and I will go through each shade one by one. So the first shadow is Zarina from Davina. I hit that a while ago, and that is a hit. That is a ship. Next up, I have the shade Earthshine, and that is from Davina, and I have used this one time for a total of 5 uses, and that should not be a ship, and that shouldn't be a ship, so I really don't need to focus on it, but I am still trying to at least use my shadows once. As you'll be able to tell, I did not do that, but that's the goal. Next to that is Rainbow Blossom. I do have a pan in that, but that is a miss. Then we have Chandelier from Cleona, and that is a miss, but I did hit pan. Then we have Grindstone from Dandelions, and that is a hit. I hit that a while ago. Next up, we have the shade Lynx from Davina. That is also a hit, so that is the second ship in addition to the shade Zarina above it. Then we have the shade Runaway from Lethal Cosmetics, and that is a miss. Then we have Lucent Ray from Davina. That does not have any pan. I have not used it once since the last update, but I have 6 total uses on it. Then we have the shade Abracadabra, and that I think that was one of my first pans, and that is a miss, so that is not a ship. Next we have Genesis from Lethal Cosmetics. As you can see, I hit pan on it. It took me 3 more uses to hit pan for a total of 22 uses in this project, and that was a hit, which means that should be a 3 ship because Puffles, which is the last shade in that column, is a miss, so that means the shadow below it, which we'll get to in a little bit, that has to be a hit, and that should sink the ship. Going down to the next row, we have Lineage. That is from Cleona, and I did not use that any times for a total of 5 uses. This is a shadow I kind of put on pause because I would use it in a similar application to Genesis, and so because I was closer to hitting pan on that, I focused on that. So now I'm going to shift my focus over to Lineage because I know that is going to be a hit, or it should be a hit at least. Next we have Sour Spanx. That's from Davina. I have used it 4 times for a total of 19 uses in this project, so I have not hit pan in it yet. Next, I have a replica from Leigha Cosmetics. I used that twice for a total of 15 uses in this project. Still no pan, but the dip is strong. Next, we have Swindle. That is from Glam Shop, and I have used that 0 times since last update for a total of 2 uses in this project, which is just crazy to think about because if you think about it, all these numbers is how many times I've used it in the last year. I've only used that shadow 2 times in the last year. How many shadows have I used once or 0 times in the last year that I have in my collection, which is just crazy to think about, and I don't want to think about it, so let's move on. And the last shadow in this row I already kind of touched on previously. This is Messier from Divina. I have used it 3 times for a total of 6 uses in this project, and this is another shadow I need to focus on because that, again, should be a hit and should sink the ship. Next up is Cygnus from Divina. I have used that 0 times for a total of 4 uses. Again, another shadow I need to focus on because since Grindstone, Genesis, and Messier should be a 3-pan ship, Zarina, Lynx, Lineage, and Cygnus should be the 4-pan ship, and then all I have left is to find the 2-pan ship. So I really need to focus on Messier, Lineage, and Cygnus. So I'll get to my goals after I go through all the shadows. Next, we have Carving from Cleona. I have used this shade 6 times for a total of 17 uses in this project. I was really hoping to have pan on this by this update, but unfortunately I do not. I am pretty close. I think I probably have maybe 5 to 8 more uses until I can hit pan. This shadow I've been using a lot actually in conjunction with my Project Level Up palette. It's been pairing really, really nicely. I've been really enjoying this shade. Then we've got Sprinkle Whips. This is from Divina. I have used it once for a total of 13 uses in this project. And then the last 2 shadows are Release from Leigha Cosmetics and Puffles from Divina. Both of those have pan, but both of those are misses. So this wraps up going over the numbers for each of the shades in this project. Let me give you another close-up. This is what it's looking like. You can really see the dip, hopefully, in Carving. It is there. I really, really hope to hit pan on it soon. So let's go into my goals for the next update. So for the next update, I absolutely want to hit pan in Messier and knock out a Battleship. So that is this shadow right here. It has some use on it. I've used it 6 times in this project, and it's got a dip, so it's a Divina shade, so it shouldn't be that far away from hitting pan. So that's going to be goal number 1. Goal number 2 is going to be panning Replica. So that is this green mat right here. And the reason I want to pan Replica is because this is the shadow that has the most opportunities to be a pan. So I am looking for my 2-pan ship. So Replica could go up, it could go left or right, and it can go down. So out of the remaining shades it could be, it has the most opportunity. So that's why I want to target that one. If there is a shade with the 2-pan ship, I think it's going to be Replica, or I think it's going to be Carving, which goes to my 3rd goal. I would like to hit pan on Carving. So I have 3 goals to hit pan by the next update, which we try to do these every 2 months. So those are my 3 main goals, and then I would like to use Lineage at least 3 times. I really need to start focusing on that because it is a Cleona shade. It's going to take a while. It does seem to be a little bit not as domed as some of the other Cleona shades. I think you might be able to tell compared to Carving. Carving still has some, like, you know, it's above the pan compared to Lineage, where it's flushed even with the sides. So those are my plans for the next update. Kind of lofty goals because they're hitting pan goals, but all of these have a little bit of a dip at the very least. So I think I can do it, and I really just need to start focusing on Lineage and really Cygnus, but I'm less worried about Cygnus because it's a Divina shade and I'm familiar with how panning those goes. So those are my goals. Don't forget to check out Leigha down below and see her progress that she's made over the last few months. She's made some really, really great progress, so I'm excited for you guys to see her update as well. But I really, really hope you enjoyed this update. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!